No.
And I could throw the question to Citrus. Have you ever dated a woman who's had kids?
Yeah.
After the relationship separated, do you still keep in contact with the child?
The answer is no. I mean, I have, like, irregular contact is a better way of putting it.
Yeah, you might get a Merry Christmas or something, or you bump into the child or something. But you're not keeping a relationship going with the child.
No.
So you can't then come around and promote this person to top tier status that your mum just because you're here, and tomorrow we break up and all of a sudden you just disappear. So what, you're gonna kill the mum?
Like I stated, depends how long you've been in the person's life. Do you know what I mean? Because if you've been in the person's life for a substantial amount of time, it changes. Because if I was with whoever the people you're mentioning now, and I was with them, and their child is now of an age, and I've been there for the last 10 years, will I maintain a relationship with them? Now I've broken up with your mum. I've known you since she was 5. You are now 15, all right, and going on. We've built a relationship. I'm there in it, and then all of a sudden we've broken up, and I'm gonna turn and say, I don't know you. I've still got your phone number. You can call me anytime you want, and I will still check on you to make sure you've done your GCSEs, you're doing well in school, you're still going football, you're da-da-da. I will make that relationship with you because I've got such a substantial amount of time to say I've built that with you and a relationship with you. You can't now turn and say to me, well, you dated a woman with a child, you was with her for 3 years, and now you're gone, and it's only 3 years. Like, do you know what I mean? They've got a dad. They've kind of just seen you as like you was developing that relationship, but now it's gone. It's 3 years.
So 3 years is nothing.
3 years isn't enough.
Okay, 4 years?
I wouldn't put a substantial time.
I'm trying to understand.
Right, it's about the relationship you build, and if I've got a good relationship with you,
in 2 years,
it could be in 2 years. But if I've got a good relationship, we've built a foundation. We talk.
I don't think time is a fair indication.
Okay,
because as Buddy said, I definitely think it's about the type of relationship you build with the child, because you could be in, and I'm not going to belittle it, but you could be in a space of 6 months exactly what that child's been looking for their entire life as a parental figure that they don't have, be it a father or a mother. Do you get what I mean? And so I think it's a bit harsh to turn around and say it's only been 3 years, when in those pivotal 3 years, you've put in such a huge layer of stability into that child's life and built up, as you said, a formidable relationship that it's like, and this was the guys tune into the Retro podcast on YouTube, but we spoke about this before. Like, if you break up with your current partner, do you also break up with her child, her family, and her friends? So sometimes you think it's straightforward, but it isn't, because of the relationships you've built within that household, but also externally from that household. Do you get what I mean? So it's a very difficult one. I do respect the point that you raised. Definitely, I do understand it. But as and so I'll give an example. I can talk firsthand. My mum and dad split up when I was very young, extremely young. My mum met my sister's dad when I was about 7. He stayed in my life at that point till I was about 18. And then they broke up. I never ever called him dad, ever. I always called him his name. But I still held a respect as a father, and up to today,
Still chat to him.
I still check for him.
Perfect.
Well outside of my mum. I wouldn't even tell my mum certain times if I'm going to go check for him, just in case, you can go and see him, but you didn't come here. Yeah, mum, I was on my way. Do you get what I mean? I don't want any of that drama. But, so I definitely respect the point that you've raised.
And on that point, I will never argue, because, as you said, this person stepped into your life for a considerable, and to be fair, as a young man, he probably stepped into your life at that crucial time when you needed.
You were seeking
a male role model.
Yeah,
be it good, bad, indifferent. There's a man in the yard that if I want to try and argue a point with my mum, I can look at him and hope that he will give me the double nod, like to say, I'll chat to your mum and see if we can, I want to go out and play a bit later, mum. And it's like, your mum's not on it and he's gonna. So I totally get that. But